Shalom, everybody. I wanted to talk to you about something that I thought was fascinating, and this hadn't occurred to me until I had watched a certain video. There's a channel on YouTube that I'm subscribed to on another channel called Vsauce, and they talk about just these random philosophical ideas, like what will we miss in the next, 4,000 years, but what will people in 4,000 years miss that we are going through, and all this kind of stuff. But there was one video that I watched. It was called "Where Do Deleted Files Go?" And it was a great video, and then I got to a certain point in the video, and he started talking about something that reminded me of a story I've heard before. Now, we're not 100% sure if this story is true. It's the story of the Scarlet Thread. Many of you are probably familiar with it. It's this idea that on Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement, the Kohen Gadol, the high priest, would put this strip of wool on or a thread on the outside of the temple on the doorpost, and basically the idea was that if Yehovah acknowledged and saw the sacrifice or the scapegoat, that their sins would be washed away, this scarlet colored thread would turn white, which kind of reminds me of Isaiah 1. If you read 16 through 19, it says, though your sins are like scarlet, they shall be as white as snow. Though they are red like crimson, they shall become like wool. If you are willing and obedient, you shall eat the good of the land. Now, the idea of the Scarlet Thread is not a new idea. It actually is stated in the Talmud, which is considered the writings of the rabbis. And so this is more of a rabbinical idea. Again, it could be true, it could not be true, I don't know. But one thing that you can read in the Talmud from the Tractate Yoma 39b, it says, the rabbis taught that for 40 years prior to the destruction of the temple, the lot did not come up in the high priest's right hand, nor did the tongue of scarlet wool become white. It's very interesting that it's stated in a historical context. But this video clip I'm about to show you is from that video from the Vsauce channel. It reminded me also of the book The Harbinger by Jonathan Cahn. He goes through all these harbingers and these judgments that America have been going through, and what you're about to watch and listen to is something that I took as a possible. Though the guy from this channel, to my understanding, is not Christian. He's not Messianic or anything like that. I don't even think he's religious. But I think he spoke some words that unbeknownst to himself, are pretty prophetic and a possible sign and a witness that America still has hope. I hope that America still has hope. So please watch this, and thanks for listening, and I hope that you get out of it what I got out of it, and it causes you to, again, be hopeful and to pray. Shalom.
We went to the moon. We brought flags with us that we planted on the moon representing a place on Earth. But those American flags on the moon are likely erased now, their symbols and colors bleached by the intense radiation of the sun on the lunar surface, unfiltered by any atmosphere. The flags are still there. We didn't take them back with us, but now they are empty. White flags. White flags representing our surrender to the inevitability of deletion in the universe. But we, today, are preoccupied with just the opposite, what really saturates our language. What we really seem to talk about is creation, things happening, not loss. Compared to erase, forget, and delete, make practically deletes deletion. The flags on the moon are bleached out, but is that bleak? Are they deleted or blank, like a fresh sheet of paper ready for new stories? Really, it just depends on what you make of it. So thanks for making things, and as always, thanks for watching.